So if you spent any time on tech Twitter, you certainly know who Mark Liu is. And he put out this tweet where he talks about how the moat when it comes to SaaS and apps is no longer actually building the app. Because with vibe coding tools, the app itself can be replicated in less than 24 hours. What he talks about is that the moat, the delta that you have, is being able to validate an idea. It's being able to choose ideas that are worth pursuing and which have viral potential. And as someone who owns a SaaS, I think there's two main things that you should focus on when you're building out your apps or your SaaS. The first of which is finding ideas that have viral potential and then shipping an MVP quickly. We've already talked about how anyone can replicate your idea. Being able to ship ideas quickly has never been easier than it is now with tools like Cursor and Claude Code. But on the ideation side, I think most people don't know how to do this. Most people don't know how to find a viral idea. And so a few ways that you can find a SaaS or app idea is to look at what problems you already have and solve something for yourself. That's how I began with my SaaS. I wanted to grow on LinkedIn, and I tried everybody's course, their templates, their ebooks, and nothing worked for me. So I built a SaaS that would solve the problem. And what it did was it helped grow my profile, and when people saw that it worked for me, they eventually reached out and they wanted to do the same thing for themselves. That's how I originally got started. So it's solving your own problem. You can also just do market research and see what issues people have with existing apps. You can go on Reddit, you can go on TikTok, and you can go on Trustpilot to find things that people are complaining about with their competitors. And lastly, you can do what's called outlier research, where you find a viral idea in a different niche and you simply translate it to a niche that you're familiar with. For example, if there's a very specific type of marketing tool that real estate agents use, and you identify that it can also be used for finance brokers, you can simply take that outlier concept and translate it to a different industry. And that is the first skill set you need to cultivate. And the second skill set is being able to kill an idea when it doesn't work. There's this idea in trading of the sunk cost fallacy, where if you're in a position, you need to ask yourself, if I were starting from scratch, would I enter this position? And if the answer is no, then you need to exit it, because the capital that you use in that position could be deployed somewhere else to make you more money. And it's the exact same idea with your time. If you're spending time on an app idea that doesn't have viral potential, that is time that you could spend on an app that does have viral potential. So being able to cut your losses is just as important as being able to ship quickly. And when it's free to write code, you need to cultivate the ability to delete things without having any pain or emotion attached to it. So guys, those are the two skill sets I believe you should cultivate to build profitable SaaS products and apps going into 2026. Do you agree with the points that I made in this video? Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.